y'all, it's Victoria from Victoria's Plans here, and I'm so excited today to review with you the new Erin Condren Life Planner Folio. It's for the 7x9 planners. In case you haven't seen it, it's for those coiled planners. I know we got to see the A5 folio with the latest Life Planner release, but this one is for the 7x9 planners. Guys, it's beautiful. I have the camel color here. I'm going to get into it a little more in just a second. I want to show you guys just a glimpse of it, and then I'm going to go like a top-down view for you guys so you can see it and show you the A5 planner in it, the 7x9 planner in it, and tell you a little bit about the different planners that fit in. So stay around and watch, and you'll see a few of the different planners in and see what they look like inside this beautiful Camel Life Planner Folio. Camel Color Vegan Leather Life Planner Folio. This folio is also available in a slate blue and a blush color. This folio folds out very similar to the A5 folio that we've seen introduced earlier in the year with Erin Condren, laid out very similar. This is for the Life Planner. As you see, this doesn't have the ring combination here, so it's empty, so this is where your coil will sit with your planner. Also has like the pin pocket. I really like how in the Life Planner one, these look kind of, this one especially is reinforced with thread versus the A5 is not. And I'm going to pull that one out just so I can show you kind of a size comparison. My A5 is in a blush color, but as you can see here, I'll pull this out, but you can see how this is just kind of a cut slit versus the Life Planner folio has like the reinforced, completely separated piece here. If you wanted to put a notepad or pens or pencils or something here, you could kind of do the same. This notepad that I had in my agenda will also fit here in the Life Planner folio. So fits exactly the same here. As you can see, there is a little bit of a size difference here. There's a little on the top and a little on the bottom here. When you put it laid on top of each other, you can see your size difference here and on the top and bottom. So that's kind of your size difference. You can see how it has the 3 pockets here and the pocket here as well. Same goes for the Life Planner folio. You have only 2 pockets here and then a pocket here. And you can see how these are reinforced as well. Very similarly to the A5 folio, this one has that back pocket as well that fits that medium-sized Erin Condren notepad. So you can see in the A5 agenda, it has that separate pocket in the back. This one is a slit in it that fits that medium size versus the Life Planner is a separated piece that is stitched, which I really like. It makes it look more professional and more put together. Also fits the medium size notepads that Erin Condren sells as well. So perfect fit there. So you see the similarities. This one also has the pin loop that the A5 had as well. I always have my handy dandy black dual tip marker. I have another one that's going to go right here in this folio as well. So I'm going to pull out my Life Planner, put it in here so you can see the size, sizing and spacing and fitting of that Life Planner. I'm also going to pull out my A5 Life Planner as well, just so you can kind of see the fitting there. All right, so here I have my horizontal Life Planner. This is this year's planner, so it goes from January to December of this year. Okay, so this is my Life Planner. It does have an 18-month coil. It is only 12 months, January to December, but I always order the 18-month coil because you can tell my planners get kind of thick. So we're going to test this with the 18-month coil. I'm just going to kind of lay it in there for reference for right now. And you can see that it snaps closed with the 18-month coil in it. Now we're going to slide it into the pocket so that it will be secure. The vegan leather will probably be tight at first, so you may have to give it a tug through the other side. Okay, so got the back cover in. You can see it fits pretty snug in here. Can close it. We will attempt to do the close again, and it has a nice closure as well. So as you can see, the 18-month coil does fit in here. It is still fits really well. It's not bulked out or anything. It does snap well as well. So this is the 18-month coil inside. I do believe that if you put a notepad in the back here that it may not close. So let's try that. I feel like it may be too thick to close, but let's try that out. So you can see it's a little pushed here. So let's see if we can get it closed. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure that we could get that snapped closed with, oh yeah, we could. So we'll just have to kind of move the pin over when you're snapping it closed, but it does snap closed, but you can see it has a little bit of pull to it. So having a notepad in there with an 18-month thicker planer may not be the best idea just because of the tension on the clasp here. So this is the 7x9 planer inside. I'm going to pull out my A5 Daily Duo and see what it looks like in here as well. All right, so my A5 Daily Duo, here it is kind of just laid on top. It does close really well. You will have lots of spacing inside. You can tell it's really loose, unlike with that LifePlanner, it kept it kind of snug. So let's go ahead and slide it in. It slides in a lot easier than that 7x9 did. So it slides in really well. Let's lock it in and see how it holds up inside. All right. So as you can see, it has a lot more room here on the side. And of course, my 18-month coil was a lot bigger here, but it stays in really well. Give it kind of the shake test. It stays in really well. But like I said, it does have a lot of room right here that you can see kind of straight down through there. So it's not as snug as the 7x9, but I definitely think it works for the A5. It's just loose here, as you can see. So that is the A5. Let's try to slide that notepad in and see if that makes a difference. Let's close that up again. Well, now that with the notepad in the back struggles to keep the actual coiled cover on because it makes it thick and the coil is not as thick. But it does close well, and thickness wise it's fine, but it does kind of pop out your cover here. As you can see, that coil is not as big, so it does kind of pop out here. But it fits really well if you choose not to have this notepad back here. I think it fits really well. You can always stick, I know I'm constantly having to stick papers and things down in my back pockets. You can definitely stick those in there to save that back pocket in your planner. So yeah, size wise, I think the A5 fits really well. Just have a little bit of loose gap here versus the 7x9 kind of closes that gap and fits as it was made to do. So as for the pockets on this, again, you have that loose leaf pocket here. I've seen some planners try to put their front cover in here. The front cover of their LifePlanner. Let's see. I've heard some people ask about that, so let's see how that looks. Okay, so if you wanted to slip the front cover of your planner into the front of this, it works the same. You can close it the exact same way, which I haven't seen many people do. But see, you can slide your front cover in the front and it holds it really nicely as well. So that's really neat. And your planner would just slide this way. I think that's neat. I wonder if it would fit with the notepad. Let's try with the notepad. It does still have a little pull still. So the thickness of this matters. But I kind of like how it is in the front, and it wasn't as tight here as it was on the back if you were to slide the back cover in here. So good to know, and that fits perfectly. So possibly if you had a 12-month coil, which I may have, I'll check on that. But if you have a 12-month coil, it may fit with that notepad back there. Okay, so this is my monthly planner that is on a 12-month coil. So we're going to try to plug it in here and see if the notepad will fit in the back with the 12-month planner. Okay, so let's stick the notepad in. I guess I could have left it in. Okay, so this is with the 12-month coil and the notepad. Oh, it fits so much better. So much better, so much better. Yeah, so if you only have a 12-month coil, that notepad fits really well in the back. The 18-month coil expands it, so it kind of pulls right here. This is not really pulling, so it fits much better, in my opinion. And this is, of course, with it slid in the front as well. I kind of like it better slid in the front versus the back side. So yeah, this is the 12-month coil, and it does fit with that notepad in the back. Again, if you had an 18-month coil, you could always use this for papers or storage of some sort. I've seen some people use it for sticker sheet storage, which is a great idea as well. All right, so I think the 12-month coil fits better inside if you're gonna have the notepad in there. If you're not, I'm gonna use this for my 18-month coil. It does still fit. I just won't be able to put a notepad back here, which is completely okay with me. I won't be really utilizing that notepad there in this one anyway, as I use it in my A5 agenda. These, of course, they can be used for business cards or paper clips or anything like that. This can also have pens or the metal ruler or the notepad. So Erin Condren sells skinny checklist notepads. They also sell the kind like I had in my agenda. So those fit really well. And I like how this is kind of like a folded over leather here. The agenda is not like this. And I'll show you how that differs. The agenda. So as you can see in the agenda, it is stitched here. It's a cut piece and stitched. You can see the differences here. This is a folded over vegan leather, and this is the stitched. It's two pieces stitched together. So you can see the difference here. So the fit is a similar fit with the A5 inside of the A5 agenda. The fit is kind of similar as the LifePlanner in this, and I'll stand them up beside each other just so you can see those. So you can see how they both, the fit wise is about the same on the side and here, but this is the size difference here. You can see that there's a little on top and a little on the side difference between the A5 and the LifePlanner Folio. All right, guys, so again, this is the 7x9 LifePlanner Folio. It comes in this camel color, a slate blue, and a blush. I'll have them all linked in the description below. Please check out all the links in my description below. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe and set notifications for my upcoming videos. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.